Hi, welcome to part 2 of my birthday haul. Again, just to address before I start, not bragging, please don't hate on me for this. Yeah, just don't. As I say, be nice. I get requested to do these. People always ask, oh, what did you get for your birthday and things on my blog and that, so I just thought I'd do it like this. And this is part 2, which is all about beauty. I'm going to start off with this. I love perfume. I absolutely love fragrance. I've always loved fragrance, and more so now. And one of my favourite fragrances in the past few years, without a doubt, has been this. Prada Candy, but it's, can't really see that. The Floral. It's the Floral one. Now when Prada Candy first came out, I was really disappointed. Didn't like it at all. It was too sweet. I don't like overly sweet perfumes. I like floral in my fragrances, and that's exactly what this is. It's the sweetness of the Prada Candy, but it's got a lot of floral undertones in there, which I absolutely love. Now this is a gift set. Now I've already tried to make this video once and I ended up with such a palaver because I couldn't get it out the box. So I'm going to leave it in the box because I really can't get it out of the box. Basically, you get a 75ml of the body lotion, which is incredible and smells unbelievably good. If you can get a perfume body lotion to match your fragrance, then you don't need to use half as much perfume. It just lasts a lot longer as well. And that's the Candy lotion. That's 75ml. And you also get a 50ml size of the fragrance. And I love it. I'm actually wearing it now and it's beautiful. It just smells nice to me. I know fragrance is such a personal thing, but that's one of my favourites at the moment. Now, right, I'm going to try and get this out because I want to try and show you something. I want to try and show you how this works. Now, they always say that great minds think alike. Well, I've obviously got great friends who think alike, because I got the same present in 2 different colours of 2 different friends. And it's one of these. It's called the Tweaksy, and it is the wearable nail polish holder. Now this is what it looks like. It's basically, I got a turquoise one and I got a pink one. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hang on to it because I get the impression that this might get covered in nail polish in time and get a bit grubby. So what it is, it looks like an alien of some description or a menstrual cup. But no, that's not what it is. So basically what you've got is 2 ring holes. So you put your fingers through, and that holds the cup in between your fingers. You can either put it as far up as you like, depending on the fit, how you want it to fit. And on the top, you've basically got some cutouts in the shape of a pie. And what that enables you to do is to push your bottle of nail polish in the holder. So you can, in theory, you can paint your nails without the polish tipping over, and yeah, without making a mess basically. So you can hold your polish, paint it away without your polish falling over. So I haven't tried this yet because my nails are quite rubbish at the moment, but I will try this in due course and I will let you know what I think about this when I've had a chance to try it. But I've got 2 anyway, so I hope I like it. Right, may as well show you this while I'm on. I've got nail varnish, got a couple of Kiko things. And this is the Power Pro Nail Lacquer from Kiko Milano, and it is colour 82, which isn't helpful. And it's totally washing it out, the blends, I'm afraid. It's a lot warmer. It's a warm lilac. It's really, really pretty, and I've probably got a zillion other colours like it, but I still love my lilacs. So that's that. I also got an eyeshadow from Kiko. And I absolutely love their water eyeshadows. I've got a few already, and somebody told me, Leah, told me that this is supposedly a dupe for an Anastasia colour. Now, I don't know whether that's one of the highlighters or one of the eye colours or what have you, one of our palettes. I really don't know, so I'm going to look that up. But this is the colour 208, and it is the most beautiful gold. Just looks like melted gold basically, and that's what they look like. So the topography look like a topographic map, which I think is really cool. And it's just like a really yellowy gold. And you can use these wet or dry. I think they're really, really good. I do love them. They look nice in the palette as well. And as I say, I really like that. I'm going to have to find out what Anastasia it's supposedly a dupe of, and I'll let you know in the blog post, because I'm going to do a blog post to talk about this, because I've reviewed all my other ones and I'm going to review this one as well. So I will let you know in due course, but that is lovely. Love the colour. Next couple of quirky things. I got this off a friend, and it is Woodland Hand Cream, and it is in Wild Rose fragrance, and it's shaped like a bear. Or is it a beaver? Oh, it could be a beaver. Could be anything. Could be a hybrid animal. So bear beaver hybrid. I'm not opening it yet because I'm not ready to open any new hand cream. But the packaging is really cute, and you could definitely use that again. Right, see what else. Right, a couple more random things. I got a lip gloss. And it is, I don't know how well you can see it, which you probably can't, because it is an amazing silver holographic. And what is it called? Unicorn Snot. So yeah, I'm going to have a go of teaming Unicorn Snot all over my lips. Oh, it's actually really pretty. Can't see it at all, but it's got like loads of like glittery particles in, so it's really pretty. You could also use it as a body glitter, I would imagine, as well. That's what it looks like. Unicorn Snot. I think it was from Firebox. One of my friends sent me a package of goodies from Firebox, and that was in it, so I'm assuming that it was from Firebox. Right, and I also got these. Now, to be honest, I completely forgot that I got these, because the bag's just been lying on the floor ready to make the video with, and I hadn't been through it. Up until about 2 or 3 years ago, I never used to get hay fever. I've never had hay fever before. But over the past 2 years, I've actually had to go to the doctor's last year, I think it was, because it was so bad. I couldn't stop itching my eyelids. And yeah, it started over the last few days. I've got a lot of grass and parkland outside my house, and they've been cutting some of the grass. And I don't know whether that's done it or not, or the other thing, but my eyes were so itchy. You literally want to rive your eyeballs out and stick them under the tap. And I forgot about this, so I'm definitely going to stick this in the fridge. It's the BC Hot Cold Gel Eye Masks, and they're cute because they've got eyelashes printed on them. And you can either put them in the fridge or the freezer, or you can actually warm them up in warm water. So I'm going to be putting these in the fridge at least, to see if that would help and get rid of my itchy eyes if that plays up again. But oh, it was awful, literally scratching, not very nice at all. But definitely going to give those a go. And same person who got me that also got me this. Oh, I'm not going to get in the bag. I'm always complaining about my hair. My hair is the bane of my life at the moment. It is literally coming out in chunks. Which is fine. I can deal with that. I do go through phases where it does that, and as long as I don't lose too much, I can deal with that. When you start getting bald patches, obviously that gets a bit stressy. But at the moment, I'm just losing chunks. It's nothing major. I've still got full coverage, but it's a little disheartening when that happens. But anyway, one of my hair issues is basically frizz. I straightened my hair about an hour and a half ago. Yeah, what's going on with that? What's going on with that? It's all frizzy and not straight anymore. So yeah, it's probably because it's quite humid today. It's been quite warm in the UK over the last couple of weeks, and it's a bit humid. So when I finish this video, I'm going to give this a go. This is the Mark Hill Taming Anti-Humidity Spray. Add shine while protecting from frizz and flyaways. So I'm going to give this a go. I've got a Lee Stafford Anti-Humidity Spray, which I quite like. So I'm definitely going to try this and see how this works, because at the moment I think I need it. Smooth, sleek hair at this time of year is not something I can achieve. So that was that. I'm just checking how much time I've got on my memory card, which is fine. The final 3 things were from my mumma. My mummy is brilliant. She's really good. She knows the type of things that I like now. I must admit that I did kind of order this myself when Debenhams had a special day, so I ordered it for Click and Collect, because at that point there was no Kat Von D counter up north, but there is one in the Metro Centre now, so I still haven't been in to have a look, but it could be dangerous when I do. And this is one of the Better Together kits, which is basically a collaboration between Too Faced and Kat Von D. Now, I don't own a lot of Too Faced. I do own a little bit of Kat Von D now. I've got some Kat Von D reviews actually coming soon on the blog. but I don't own a lot of Too Faced. And although the things in this kit are quite small, they give you a great opportunity to try both of the brands. And it's given us an opportunity to try something I've been wanting to try for so long. This is the Cheek and Lip Makeup Bag Set. And it comes with a heart-shaped makeup pouch, which features Too Faced on the little doggy on one side and Kat Von D on the other side, and her Sphinx. What's the name of the Sphinx? Does the Sphinx have a name? Could be Piaf. Piaf, possibly, as in Edith. But very nice. It's a pussycat. I like Sphinx cats. A lot of people find them a bit spooky, but I think they're quite cute. Because they're not completely hairless. They do have like sort of a velour-y fur. But I suppose you could if you've got allergies as well. But anyway, so this was the pouch. Came in the pouch. And in it, you get 4 mini products. 2 from Kat Von D and 2 from Too Faced. Now, the word mini is obvious. They are not full-size products. I've heard a few people complain about this kit, basically saying the products are quite small. Well, yeah, they are. I'm not going to lie and say they're not, because they are. They're quite small, but they do give you a good opportunity to try things from the brand. And I do have a little bit of an obsession with mini things. I love the kits you get in Sephora in the US, where it's the best of Sephora and it's up to about 10 mini nude lipsticks and things like that. I love kits like that. I really wish we did more of them in the UK. Anyway, you get 2 Kat Von D items. The first is one of the Everlasting liquid lipsticks, and this is the shade XO. I love you like XO indeed. And yeah, it's not really doing it justice on the camera as per blooming usual, because it's a lot darker. It's not quite as bright. It's a bit darker. It's sort of a proper true berry shade. I'll swatch it. Yeah, true berry shade. It's actually really nice. It's not a colour I would normally wear. I'm not going to be lying and say it is, because it's not. Because colours like that used to scare me. But I'm coming out into my own. This has got this in this last run up to my next big birthday. I'm trying to do things, get out of my comfort zone, do things that scare me, be a little more daring with life. And if that can start with lipstick, then so be it. So that's XO. And you also get this lipstick, which is it is one of the Studded Kiss lipsticks, and the colour is Muse, which I think is actually a really pretty colour. It's sort of a chestnutty, hazelnutty shade. It's quite wearable, this one. Yeah, just comes out as sort of a chestnutty nude. So that's really pretty. As I say, both of these are tiny, but they're gorgeous. And you also get 2 cheek products, one of which is on the floor. Hold on a second. Yeah, I dropped it before and during making one of the video, which was, let's say, a disaster. So you get 2 mini Too Faced cheek products. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and it is in the colour Rosy Glow. Now, I've wanted to try this for the longest time, and these mini ones give you the perfect opportunity. And as you can see, there's a little chandelier embossed on it, which is absolutely adorable. I always hate taking things that have overspray and embossing. I always really scared about losing them and spoiling them. And it's also a Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush in the shade So Happy. Not my day, is it? Oh, not my day at all. And I've just dropped something else on the floor. Why don't I just throw the whole lot on the floor and be done with it? And this is in the shade So Happy Together. It's a bit warmer than what it's looking here. It's not quite as bright in the flesh. So that was that. Now it's all over the floor, hey ho. And the final 2 things I got were from Benefit. And I'm sure my mum actually got this kit on QVC because it was excellent value, and I remember telling her it was excellent value. Basically, what you get is the Hoola Bronzing and Contouring Brush, which is probably one of the most beautiful brushes I think I've ever seen. It has the Gold Tone Bamboo S-Candle. It's really chunky, really nice to hold. And it's got bristles in a sort of black to purple and fading into pale blue turquoisey ombre. And it feels absolutely beautiful. It's like the softest brush ever. So as much as I love the ones that you get, the square ones that you get with the Hoola and so on, I love those. I will definitely be giving this a go because it's just so nice. If not, just look at it because it's really that pretty. So that's that. And with that, she got me this, which is the Benefit Cheek Parade Beauty and the Beat blush kit. Now, they do these blush kits at Christmas usually, and I've got one from a couple of years ago, and it's basically most of their best-selling blushes. Sometimes they just stick a Watt soap or something in there as well. But this one's a little bit different. This one, all the blushes, there are 5 blushes in it, and they were all full size. I say blushes, but some of them are actually bronzers, so it's more of a cheek kit. And they're all full size. You get a little brochure inside to give you application tips. You get a full-size mirror, huge full-size mirror, and you get 5 colours and a full-size brush. Now, from, right, which way we're going? Right, this one is Rocketeur. Then you've got a new one, which is California. Then you've got Hoola. And on the bottom row, you've got, Dandelion, and then you've got Hoola Light. So Hoola Light and the California are 2 of their newest blushes. You can see the difference between the top and the bottom, sorry, of the Hoola. And they're all full size, basically. You've got your slight overspray with California, and you've got the embossing detail of Rocketeur. And you get your full-size brush. So I think this was amazing value for money. I think it's about £45, which sounds a lot, but when you consider that all of the 5 products in it are full size, and they're usually about £23.50 each. Plus, obviously, there's 2 new ones, the Hoola Light and the California, so you've got a chance to try some new products. And I've got to be honest and say this smells amazing. All of Benefit's box blushes and box things smell of something. And the California especially has this sort of fruity coconutty smell, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I am really pleased with this. And these kits literally last forever. Even in the smaller size ones they do at Christmas, literally they take a lot of using up. So I can imagine I'm well blushed off for the near future. So apart from the dropping things on the floor, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I will be reviewing the Too Faced, some of the Kiko and the Benefit products on the blog in more detail. So don't forget to follow my blog via the link below, and so you can see that when it goes live. If you'd like any more details and anything else that I got, please leave me a comment and let me know. And I will try and get back to you. So please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon with part 3, which is sort of a home, lifestyle, etc. haul. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.